Let's get to the other big story of the day. We started with this. The Angels, kind of a perfect day. They say they're all in. They're going to keep Shohei Ohtani. They trade for Giolito and Ronaldo Lopez. And then the next afternoon, he's pitching, and he pitches a one-hit shutout. How about that? Before I even get to the home runs later.
I mean, that was the best, pitching performance of his major league career. Just by sort of game score, which is this all-encompassing pitching game metric. I think it was the 7th best pitching performance we've seen.
He's got a 90 today,
this year. And pitching hasn't even been his strong suit this season. He's been much better at the plate than he has been on the mound. The Angels are, this is what they had to have happen in some ways. You know what I mean? Like, they needed the
best scenario,
the validation
best
of the choice that they made. Their playoff odds, I wasn't totally sure how far back we wanted to take it. It had to be far enough in the season to be concerned, but close enough to where they are. So I went with just July 25th, like a week ago. 16.3% today. 22.6%. Playoff odds are going in the right direction. This is something we were talking about right before the show started. Not enough teams look at the trade deadline as a chance to change your fortunes for the better, not just sort of double down if you're already in postseason.
Or dump or back up the truck and say, all right, so this didn't work. His pitching wasn't strong. That's what was alarming. We threw to that ball game yesterday. We did the show, threw to the ball game, and I was like, all right, the previous 3 starts for Ohtani, he'd given up 5 runs in each and every one of them, right? His ERA is over 7 in those. There seemed to be something like, oh, you guys believe in me? You want to keep me? And he went out and he just dominated.
Yes, when you look at Ohtani, I think the blister had a little bit to do with that. For whatever reason, they were able to get that blister behind him. He was absolutely lights out yesterday, not only on the mound, but also in the batter's box. This was the perfect scenario for the Angels. If you're going to make this decision, you want to basically play well over the course of the next 10 to 14 days with the hope that you're able to ride that momentum into the postseason. That's why I say, this is a risk that they're taking as an organization for the future of the organization. But I understand living in the here and now and making the decision that it's all in on the here and now. We'll see how it plays out.
You're on record. You don't like it, which is fine, right? This is not ruthlessly efficient baseball.
Now, if I was in the clubhouse or the dugout, I would love it, Because my attention at that point would be more on the day to day. I'm speaking more from an executive standpoint.
Long-term health.
Long-term, success of your organization. I don't like it.
Yeah, look, it was the best possible result. And Giolito goes tonight against the Blue Jays. Everything's turning their way. Can I just throw one quick thing in? How is Ohtani playing game 2? He throws a shutout. How is he playing game 2?
Every time he does anything, the thing that I think is like, man, he's so busy. He's so busy.
This is almost like watching Little League baseball. Like you're watching the best player.
You pitch the whole game. It just seems exhausting to begin with.
You're a manager, right? This was a true doubleheader. It's 20 minutes off, have a quick lunch, jump back out there. If you're managing Ohtani, do you sit him down and say, hey, big guy, take it easy. You threw 111 pitches. We're good for the day. Or do you say, yeah, go out there and ride it out in DH?
Well, I think it's hard when you make the decision that they made. When you make the decision to go all in, you're all in and everybody is all in. You're going to rest when the season's over. So at this point, Ohtani is the aircraft carrier, and I tell you what, he better be ready to tee it up every day.
I just, you're going to kill the golden goose.
But there he is. You're going to kill. Then he wouldn't be on pace for 60 home runs again.
Yeah, no, until you saw him gripping. If that's an oblique, we're talking a very different story. They're saying, oh, it's cramping, everything's fine, but it's the second home run in game 2 of the doubleheader. Now, it wasn't brutally hot yesterday in Detroit, so that's good, but I was stunned when it was like, wait, they're trotting him out for game 2 after he threw a complete game in game 1? He did it. There's a cost.